We are back on the job building the tiny house that looks like a sugar shack. Part 2. Check out part 1 if you haven't seen it already. Link in the description below. And now we've backed her down in here where she's gonna live as kind of a test run to see if it would fit, and I'm really happy with how low it sits. I'm gonna build some retaining walls in here. Then we'll be able to start building up from there for this episode. I'm really excited about this. It's like, it's coming together, you know, with the setbacks from the town and not being able to put a foundation. We're improvising, but at the same time, now we don't have to climb up in and out of it, build any taller steps forward. It'll look like it grew out of the ground right here and not like it's on some sort of a trailer. So I guess we're ready to get the deck on her and then we can start throwing the house up and we'll have somewhere to stay in. Awesome. Oh, wow, that tastes so good. This is my baby. We got lunch. I'm Zachary Fowler and you're watching Fowler's Makery and Mischief. After finishing the decking, we went down to the hole that we had dug for this inset driveway. If you remember in part 1, I couldn't have a tiny house without messing up my permittability for my main home that I want to build someday down at the property. So I decided this inset driveway would give me the ability to have a patio that you step straight out onto. I didn't want to step off of a trailer, and I didn't want to step out of my little tiny house and see there's tires underneath of it or have some sort of sheathing that covers up the tires while it's parked there. So I came up with the inset driveway idea. Now it's just a matter of making a box frame for it. And I purchased some rebar, we cut that down, and we built this box frame to drive the trailer down into. Well, that was interesting. The, we didn't do that weld. That was not us. That came with the trailer like that. No wonder it broke off. Wow. Well, I hope the rest of the trailer's not welded as poorly as that was. We know our welds aren't. Yikes. That's scary. Now that she's back down into her permanent home, it's all about the leveling, so we can just build as if we were building on a regular foundation. And unfortunately, there was a little bit of a hiccup here where the trailer had to set down in. It made the grade of the driveway go a little bit too steep. A little bit more cutting to remove the old trailer lift that didn't break off so that the trailer's tongue could sit down low enough. The grade was too steep coming into the spot where she's gonna be, so I had to dig down the tongue of the trailer just a little bit. 3.5. I think we got it. We're at 3.5. Tires are on the ground.
Oh wait, stay back here.
She's a little wibbly. Don't look again. Don't check any. Like just. Accurate. All right. All right, so we're trying to figure out, I was thinking 3 foot by 3 foot for the bathroom, and they're joshing me and saying that's not enough room. But John said airplane bathroom. What do you got?
An airplane bathroom measures 39 3/4.
Airplane bathrooms are getting smaller.
39 3/4 by 24.5?
Yeah.
So that's the narrow part. I knew it was super narrow.
Right.
24.5 is like this. If I'm gonna sit in it this way, this is all you need. Assuming the bathroom the toilet I pick out, the composting toilet fits in that space.
Yeah, but look at your shoulders right now.
Dude, I'd go 39 by 39.
So 2 foot's a bit much, but why not 32? Because that's good space. You got room to like do a little jig in here. You can even
Time you put walls up, you won't.
hard. I'm done for the day. That's it. That's a wrap. We did it.
Whitney Houston's favorite type of coordination. Any idea what it is?
No idea.
Hand-eye!
Hand-eye. Oh my goodness.
Hand-eye!
Come on in here. Check this out. So we got a big window here. And that one will be opening this way from the door. The door is right here. And then over here on this side, we'll have another window, and that one will slide open that way. I'm excited. This is gonna be awesome. Too cool. Yeah, I guess we'll pack it up and come back and start on it again tomorrow. Jackery's at 100%. I bring it home, just charge it. And I have been using the solar panels each day while we're using it. Even though we leave here, it's only at like 87% because we're charging it at the same time. It does seem like with this bigger DeWalt chop saw that when it gets down to like 50% or something like that, the power pack breaker trips. But if the solar panels are hooked into it at the same time, that doesn't happen. Because that surge on that chop saw when it fires up is just the exact amount that this thing can handle with surge for a power tool. So we figured out by hooking up the solar panels, it doesn't kick off and we can keep building, which is really cool. Aaron was even saying that when they do a house job for somebody, they always have to wait for the compressor to stop before they run the chop saw because it trips the breaker. Jackery, no problem.
And it was May 12th. 5 and 7 days.
The windows for the tiny house are really cool, but the trim is built into them, so you can't flash them the way you would a traditional set of trim, which makes the water go off of the trim from the windows and then down the outside sheathing of your house. Since it's board and batten, I'm not having an inner layer of sheathing on the house and then siding. So if water does get behind the windows, it's gonna run down between my board and batten and my insulation on the inside of the house. To fix that, I came up with this tin idea.
Dead on.
When we were figuring this out, I talked to my dad and saw what he thought, and he didn't have this tin idea. I came up with that. He said, just remember, keep thinking like a raindrop. Keep thinking like a raindrop. I don't know what kind of hippy dippy thing that is, but like.
Just like a bonsai live inside the tree. Ants are live inside of you.
And I'm right there. I have my counter that comes out, and inside faucet right here can turn, and then there'll be a little wooden panel that pops out of this countertop that runs here, or you're sitting here and just kind of like hanging out. Hey, what's going on in there? Oh, hors d'oeuvres, thanks. Yum. Makes the whole outside inside thing like another room for your house, basically. Right there. There, I can get it. Yeah.
Put it in backwards.
Pretty good?
It's pretty good.
All right. Since this isn't supposed to be a window that goes here, goes up. There's springs in it. Which is kind of cool that it opens a little bit automatically. Holy cow. It's a little bit of a push. So if you're reaching over the kitchen counter, you gotta be like, ah! There's a little string in here. And there's That didn't sound good. Hope I don't hate myself for doing that. Let's see if it clogs up. Hopefully it just... Yeah, now it works just fine. There. We didn't need no stinking strings.
There are no strings on me.
The next day or so was just more of the same. Lots of little blocking that had to be put in to support the board and batten when we nailed that on. Putting the tin around the windows. And then before the excavator guy took his excavator away, all the boulders that had come up from during the digging, we were gonna use those. Got nice retaining wall built, all blocked off and graveled behind it so it can drain, or stone behind it. Just got some leveling to do with my little tractor. Ryan brought over all the other rocks that came out of the driveway. And we're just saving two very scenic ones, this one and that one up there. And those are gonna be like little cornerstones on the in the patio area. Picked up this lockbox off of Facebook Marketplace. This is pretty sweet. Now I don't have to run everything home every time, every night, which was kind of a stinker. Wow, that's that chainsaw you were telling me about?
Yep.
That's pretty light. That's lighter than a gas one. That's pretty slick for just limbing things up and doing little, you know, now I want one. Still think I like my bigger gas one, but for limbing, things like that, that's pretty slick. Nice. Hey, that looks pretty slick. Hold on, let me get a picture of it. We're not gonna need this for a while. Let's put it up on top of the other door. Once all the blocking and futzing was done, we had our little jig that Aaron's dad made to make the trusses, and we thought we'd put one truss up and see how it goes. We got a lot of rain coming, and we were hoping to get the roof on, but it's not looking too good. It took us longer than we thought, mostly because I didn't really have much of a plan. We were just kind of making it up as we go, which always makes things take a little bit longer. First truss! All right, now that we got that in, we gotta put a fir bough right on the top. We just gotta find ourselves a fir. We got a lot of hemlock, pine. All right, we'll take the top of this little guy. All right. I'll hold it, you screw it. No, I'm not trusting anything but myself. There it is.
Looks like you grew there, Zach.
Yep. Ew. All right, the rain has stopped and we can get back on the tiny house. Just check on everybody in the office, see if everybody's doing their job. Look at that, nice quiet office. They're all working away, editing videos for Elvin's Rocky Mountain Bushcraft, for Amos Rodriguez, and Matt's working on my Florida ones. Unfortunately, we lost Aaron. He is off getting ready, doing turkey season stuff. So it's just me on the build now, and we got lots to... Joey.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? How long have you been here?
I've been here for 2 weeks. He still hasn't noticed me. I got video games though. That's fun.
It's been like 6 months since you did a video. You were supposed to be working on your workshop, your new YouTube studio.
Yeah.
What happened? You got and you got a beard. Hey,
Yeah.
when did that happen?
I just want to be like my big brother, you know? I just didn't want him. I haven't showered or shaved in 6 months.
Aw. Well, all right, you're coming to work with me. Go get yourself cleaned up, and we're gonna go work on this tiny house. You need something to do. You had too much free time or something. All right, so Joey's gonna get himself together. We might have lost Aaron as far as building the tiny house, but now we got Joey, Joseph Fowler Maker. If you haven't seen his channel, check out that channel linked in the description below or on my YouTube page there. And yeah, we'll let him get cleaned up and we'll head over to the tiny house. Now that the rain is over, we can finally get on with the project. Get in the shower and get ready. We're building this afternoon. Cleaning that up! You're cleaning all of that up! All right, we're just messing around. Joey has just come up the other day and it's been raining, and so he's been working on stuff inside the house, making me all kinds of pretty things. And before he came up, he wasn't laying around on my couch playing video games. He's been hard at work making a new YouTube studio for himself and garage workshop, which he's always wanted. So he hasn't had the time to make all kinds of awesome build videos. Well, what do you got in mind for the future, Joe? When are you gonna put out a video?
It's a secret, but you'll know when I'm back, baby.
Hey, always the impressionist. But today we got the burnt boards to put on for the siding, and Joe gave me a great idea. We're gonna put a little piece of tin flashing attached to a nailer across the bottom here, and that will give us the ability to just set the boards on top of there and boom, and nail them on with my new air nailer I got for exterior. We probably won't put the battens on the boards until later, just because I want to take advantage of Joe being here. He's a master carpenter, right? And
We can't get started without lunch.
Can't get started without lunch, yeah.
3 coffee breaks.
We've already had 3 coffee breaks and 2 breakfasts, like we're like hobbits here. But
We're on union rules. We start at 12. Start at 12.
no, we've been doing other stuff, and now we're here. So we're gonna get to work and get a lot done today. Did you catch anything?
Oh yeah.
You did?
Of course I did.
Look at that.
Nice fat one.
Holy cow, that's a good one.
Nice male.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you. I got something for you too. I guess you had a little bit of time to take from making turkey calls, huh? You had to go catch a fish?
Yeah.
We just launched a new channel called Fowler X-TRA. Check it out. We did a longer video about the turkey calls and all the other ways to call in turkeys there. A tour of our new studios, and an interview with the young man from Michigan who saved his sister from being abducted by defending her with his slingshot. Did you watch my how to shoot a slingshot video?
Yes, yes.
No way! Oh my goodness. All to be found on our new channel, Fowler X-TRA. And now that he's on to turkey season, he broke his boots when he was working on the job in part 1. The insert of the steel-toed boot just like broke and was cutting into his foot one day. I reached out to Brunt. I've been wearing Brunt boots for, I don't know, like 7 months now, and really loving them. I reached out to them and I said, hey, you know, you want to send us a pair for Aaron? His boots failed during the job, and he picked out a pair, and they sent us a free pair for him. Special thank you to Brunt for sending us those for Aaron.
Yes, thank you, Brunt.
Look at that. So these are the ones that Aaron picked out. These are a steel-toed. Mine have the soft toe, and I really like that, whatever they call that, right there.
Oh man, those are nice.
Oh yeah?
Those are wicked nice.
Instantly feel it, huh?
Oh yeah.
And thank you, Aaron, for all the help on the tiny house. Joey and I are getting on the build. Aaron's on the turkeys, and then we'll catch up with him and get a turkey.
Yes, dude, dropped him like a stone.
Just like dead.
You don't need to look for a turkey. There's one right there.
Ah ha ha ha.
100%. It's just like your Benchmade.
Yeah, but why not? What's the difference between that and just pulling this out and being like...
That's easier.
All right, get that go. Oh, you beat me by a mile. It's pretty on 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Ready? You gotta close your eyes and put your hands out.
Okay.
Go.
You I hope it's a good thing that I don't keep my eyes closed.
They're bringing me the rest of my boulders to finish the patio area, so it's all good to go, and the water there won't wash away and stuff like that. So I'm excited about this. That one's gonna be hard to move. I'll do. Now that we're on to installing our board and batten, it's just a matter of cutting and fitting them around the windows. We tried to figure out exactly what would be even as far as placement of them so that the reveal was the same on both sides of the windows and the door. Turned out pretty good so far. It made it take a little longer to get those first couple pieces in, but once we got those done, it was moving right along. We also burned the ends of everything we cut, just like we did the faces of the boards, to protect it from the elements. We are done. Now, I think we're gonna move our way around to the other end, but first, we gotta take this off. So it should tear right off. So we can use this on the other side. There she goes. All right, now we can use that on the other side. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Would you look at this?
It's kind of funny how some of these we just measured because they were already short and put them up there, right? And now we have like this little castle-y turret thing. Here, you get from out here.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Am I doing? Now go away!
I knew it. I was like, what bit is he gonna do?
Now go away!
What a strange person.
So now we're on this side, and to try to put some sort of a batten across for all of the boards, I'm thinking is kind of hard. We were gonna cut it out, make 3 different pieces. Instead, we're gonna put a line across the bottom here, and then just measure up 5 inches on each board, make a mark. We wanna get our sheathed and the roof on.
Well, day is dark and night is true. We're gonna be up in the morning. How about you? It's getting dark out. We gotta saddle up our ponies and head on back to the range. See ya another day.
Dirty. Look at you. You're like, you keep touching your face. We tell who picks their nose more often. Which Fowler picks their nose more often. Look at all, like.
Oh, geez, I can see my finger in my ear.
I have one smudge over here where I like definitely was a scratch, not a nose pick. Yours are like.
Are they like black?
You got the little stat.
Yeah.
Now that all the figuring is done, we are really cruising now that it comes to, you know, just nailing things together. So we might slow down again once we get to the trusses, but for now, that was a good day's work. High five.
High five. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit. You got to figure out who you're working with. Got to figure out how you work. You'll see who's who. Who's the big spoon, who's the little spoon. You know, you got to figure it out.
Who's the dirtiest?
Who's the dirtiest?
You definitely got the dirty face going on,
Yeah.
but it looks like we both got our hands got darkened there. So we got to get home and...
I need food. I'm
Food?
done.
You're
I'm
hungry?
I'm withering away to nothing here. You know?
You look like you're withering away to nothing.
I know. Look at that. You can see my exposed rib cage here. I'm dying.
All right, packing it up. Okay. Back on it tomorrow. See how much I trust you?
Well, this is fun. Just started pouring out. I got all Zach's cameras and stuff inside. He left me go get some work done, get the boards, and start pouring outside, you know? What are you gonna do? My greasy, dirty hands, but they're about the size of an airsoft BB. Oh, some mud! Muddy! Torch is out, guys. Torch isn't working.
final side. Bless you.
I got those dad sneezes going where it's as loud as possible.
Yeah. Well, it's a perfect little ray of sunshine and a happy little building.
Let's have some fun today. Let's put a happy little house right in here.
So our next thing we're going for, we'll trim that one up, and then we're gonna try to put the trusses in, and then make some short trusses and other trusses and lots of trusses, and then build our ladders out and get our plywood on the roof. We're really hammering down right here. And I'm hungry. You hungry?
I'm hungry.
I think the boys are on their way over with some lunch.
Well, that's just lovely.
Yeah, we'll see what they think of it. Joe seems to think that his nail gun's pretty good, so I said, how is it at 5 yards? All right, first things first, I don't think we should show anybody how to do this. So don't try this at home. What Joey's doing, you can see, is super dangerous. Right here is where the nails come out of, and this is where he's got his finger. But Joey is cleverly dumb. He's kind of a savant when it comes to stuff like this. If there was a box of parts, he could build this thing out of popsicle sticks and a couple of springs and make a working nail gun. Like, for instance, out of just some plumbing store parts, he made a flame-throwing personal defense walker for old people. So he knows what he's doing, and I don't recommend anybody else ever tries this, though. Holy cow.
They don't call me the nail master for nothing, baby. True aim.
Do not try that at home. You see where he put his hand?
Well, this one, it blew right through it.
That one,
the other side.
I think the other one's hit side on. How cool would it be if you could have your roof like this? Like, imagine, so this side up here is gonna be the loft, but imagine you're laying in bed and then your roof goes,
Would you have it
all the way back, and you look right up to the stars. And once the cupola's in here, it's gonna be so nice. The light, maybe not as bright as this coming into the space, but it's gonna be pretty darn full of light, I think.
Yeah, well, like Frank Lloyd Wright, the famous architect, did a lot of stuff like that. The way you've got this placed is you're gonna have your sun rises, sun's coming through this way. You're gonna have your sun sets, the light's gonna be coming through this way too.
Except for the sun rises in the east. It rises in the east and it sets in the west.
Well, you know, I'm dyslexic. Flip it around, you know? You can do that.
There we go. Now it's in the right direction.
There you go.
No, that's not how it works.
No, it's not.
All right, I think the boys are here. Let's have some lunch.
Food for thought.
We just kind of realized today that Matt had never actually been over here. He's been editing so much. He, oh, and you were gone on vacation and things like that.
I never invited.
Yeah. You're the only one whose extra abilities and all of your extra abilities are still in front of the computer.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and the opposite is the true for being on any location. I don't know what to do at all out here.
Yeah. Well, is why we're gonna have to do a, what do you think about it, guys? Leave in the comments below, a survival challenge, my team. You know, we'll do like take them out and see how much they've learned from editing the videos and see who can survive the best for 24 or 48 hours.
Is that serious?
I think that'd be a fun video, right?
I think we should do it. Yeah.
I mean, you can crown me the
Aiden's
victor
been
now.
cheating. He's been practicing and coming over here and letting me teach him how to catch fish. Ooh, nice. See, he outfished me for a whole day, or a whole evening, unfortunately. I got skunked and he got 2 fish because I gave him my good lure, though. I mean, I wanted to see him succeed, so I don't feel bad. All right, let's have some lunch. We've got a regular burger with mustard.
Macho Man Randy Savage's rap career slaps.
So after a nice lunch with the guys, we didn't really feel like getting back to it, so I dragged Joey out to do a little bit of fishing. I wanted to get him on a fish. He doesn't like to fish. I think personally he doesn't like to fish because he's never fished before.
Come on, get off of that thing. You ow, 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 ow. Ow! 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 Oh! Hey! Oh! Ah! Hey!
Fish on. Ooh, it's a nice one. Oh, gotta get him in the boat. Hey! Nice smallmouth bass. Smallmouth, very small. We spent a good amount of time on the water and he finally caught a nice fish.
I think I got something.
Keep the pressure on. Keep reeling. Into the boat. Commit to it. Come on, get it in the boat.
It's in the boat. Are they gonna club the thing?
In the boat.
I'm trying to get in the boat. It's flipping around. It's a fish. What do you think? I'm getting. Ah!
Let's see what you got. All right. Oh.
See what I'm saying? It was gonna
You got a smallmouth.
smallmouth.
Yeah. Say cheese.
Jeez.
But he didn't want to keep it, so we decided to head home and cook up that trout that Aaron got us, because he's never had trout before, he said, that he can remember. So let's see if I can make it so that he likes it.
It seems like that.
Lord, thank you for this food. Bless this food to our body, and thank you for Joey's help. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I'm not a fish guy for breakfast, but it took him so long to cook it. It's now lunch, but it's good. It's great.
That right there is a cheek. That's like one of the tastiest pieces of meat, and like that was my coveted piece of meat that I'd save when I cooked the fish head soup in Patagonia.
Am I supposed to eat this?
Yeah.
Is this like some joke?
No.
This is a joke, or you're
No,
like,
it's not
is
a
this
joke.
like some vile?
No, it's the cheek meat.
It's the testicles.
Tastes good, I guess.
No culture. Thanks for dropping that fish by, Aaron. That was delicious.
Hey guys, I'm Zachary Fowler, and you know, we are working on this beautiful tiny home, although not so tiny if we're being honest. We're gonna work on the ladders today, and I got my brother Joe here. Say hi, Joe.
Hi guys. Oh, we should have switched glasses
yeah.
first. We did this.
Yeah.
I don't want to. All right. Anyways, last day with Joe. He's got 4 hours before he heads out. So we're trying to get the ladders on, which are, see, there's an overhang here on the end for those of you who aren't carpentry minded, and I don't even know if I'm using the right lingo because I was a boat builder and I never had to do houses. And that will keep water from running straight down the building as much as possible. Somebody's out there kayak fishing. Down on the lake. Oh, I want to be kayak fishing out there.
All work and no play makes Jack a valuable member of society.
Lots of work to do. We only got 4 more hours before he hits the road. How many of those have you had? Did you just slug one and you're having another one already?
Sponsor me. I drink enough of them.
I just showed you those like the other day.
They're really good.
And now you're addicted.
They're really good. What do you want me to do? I want to get you the best out of your money, so I drink about 3 of them, so I keep going. You know?
Yeah. All right, we got work to do.
I got about 20 minutes before my heart explodes, so let's keep going.
We get a lot done in 20 minutes. You're so tiny down there. I feel like I could reach down and just like pick you up.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, this is how are you doing this? I don't understand. All
right, here you go. All right, let's get back to work.
That's so much better. Oh my God.
Oh, look at that. Right, take it. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that.
Turn into DMX now.
Here, Joe, you want to hand me the... Joe! Hey! We didn't get the roof on! Hey! Hey, where are you going? There's still work to be done. Who's gonna hand me my tool? By the way, you're going the wrong way! Vermont's that way. Ah, goofball.
Joe drove 4.5 hours before hitting the Canadian border and realizing he'd been going the wrong way the entire time.
Hey, how do I get back to Rutland?
You went the wrong way. It's that way.
It's that way?
It's that way. Bye, Joe.
Okay.
Zach's sneaking off somewhere. I don't know what he's doing in the woods, but you know, there's a secret message to him. He won't see till afterwards because it's too embarrassing to say this in front of him. You know, thanks for letting me come up here and work with you. I'm having a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun heading home today, and we got a lot done. And man, I keep saying it, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being up here. And to everyone in YouTube world, this is the real deal. Staying at your brother's house maybe not be biggest dream for most people, but if I get to do stuff like this, I'll do it anytime. It's a lot of fun.